Thank you very much for stopping by. If you've not subscribed to my channel, kindly do so. It will really mean a lot to me. Thank you very much. If you're a returning subscriber, I'm very grateful. Thank you so much. You guys are the best. So in this tutorial, we'll be learning how I made this beautiful, lovely agbada top. Can you see how beautiful it is? So all you have to do is to watch carefully till the end so that you can understand the tips and tricks on how we are able to make this beautiful top. It's just going to take you 15 or 20 minutes. This is very simple and easy. So I illustrated both on small paper for more clarification. Alright guys, let's get started. In this tutorial, we'll be learning how to make that beautiful top you saw. Okay, so what you'll be needing is your material. This is 2 yards of chiffon and your chalk, tape roll, pin, scissors and your ruler. So the first thing you are going to do is to fold this material. Okay, so like I told you, this is 2 yards of chiffon. Okay, so which automatically makes the width to be 72 and the length 60. Okay, so this is 2 yards of chiffon top, so the length is by 60 and the width is 2 yards, which is 72 inches. Okay, so the first thing you are going to do is to fold it. So it's to fold it like this. We are folding it. So once you fold it, you find out that you have your 2 yards unfold like this, right? So once you fold it, you fold it again. So which gives us 4 fold. Okay. So once you fold it like this, you make sure that you pin it, because this is a chiffon fabric. It might be moving around. Okay, the next thing you are going to do is to input the length of your top. Okay, so I'm using length 30 plus 1 inch folding allowance. So I'm marking 31 inches from the top like so. So once I mark it, I'm going to connect it. So after marking the length, I'm going to cut it off. So after that, I'm going to input the neckline. So the neckline I'm working with is 3 inches by 3 inches. Okay, so this will work for size 8, 12, but if you are from size 14, 16, you should mark 3.5 by 3.5. Okay, so but these 3 inches will work for me perfectly because I'm size 8. So I'm marking 3 inches width and 3 inches depth. After marking it, I'm going to connect my neckline like so. So from this point, I'm going to mark half of my shoulder measurement. The half of my shoulder measurement is 7 inches, and from that 7 inches point, I'm going to mark my sleeve. Okay, so I'm just marking 11 inches. Okay, so this will serve as my sleeve and the rest will serve as my sleeve opening. Okay, so I have 10 inches remaining here. This will serve as my sleeve opening. So what I'm going to do is just to make a slight curve and just open it up. So I'm going to do that right now. So I'm going to cut my neckline. And I'm
So where I open is from that 12 inches I marked. So I marked my shoulder, half of my shoulder, and I marked extra 11 inches. Sorry. Then the remaining one I just open it. That will serve as my sleeve opening. Okay. So after that, the next thing I'm going to do is to open it up. So once I open it up, this is what I have, and this is all about the cutting, guys. So you can see it's very simple and time saving. So I'm going to use my bias to turn the neckline, and I'm also going to use this bias to turn the sleeve opening, that place we splitted. Okay, so I'll go ahead and use bias to turn it, and I'll be back to show you guys what next. So I have used my bias tape to turn the neckline. So before I turn this opening, which will serve as the armhole, I'm going to go to my sewing machine and run a straight stitch. Okay, so I'm just going to turn it like this. I'll run a straight stitch. Okay, I'll run a straight stitch, then I'll turn it over before using my bias tape to finish up the sleeve opening. So that is what I'm basically going to do, and I'll be back to show you guys what it is. So guys, you can see that I've turned the armhole, front armhole, and I've also run this straight stitch I told you guys earlier. Okay, so the next thing we are going to do is to create the high-low effect on the front side only. So what I'm going to do is to grab my fabric, just the front only. So I'm just going to match the two sides like this, and I'm going to fold it like so. So I just want to create the high-low effect on the front side only. So I'm going to arrange this very well. So once I arrange it, you make sure you pin it down too, so that it won't be moving around. Okay, so once you pin it down, the next thing is for you to mark the high-low effect. I hope you guys are seeing what I'm doing. Okay, so once you fold it like that, the next thing you are going to mark is to mark how high you want this to be. Okay, so for me, I'm marking 6 inches. So this is how high it's going to be. So once I mark the 6 inches, I'm going to take my ruler. I'll connect it back to the same line. I just want it to be a little bit curvy. So once you cut it out, this is how it's going to be. You notice that the front is now higher than the back. So the next thing you are going to do is to go and finish up the hemline. So it's either you weave it and you fold it once, or you fold it twice. Okay, so I'll do that and I'll show you guys the final outlook. So guys, I want to use this paper to show you guys the overall thing we just did now with our fabric. Okay, that's if in case you don't understand clearly what we do. Okay, so this is, I'm assuming this is my 2 years of chiffon fabric. Okay, so here is 72, the 2 years, and the length is 60, right? Okay, so the first thing you are going to do is to fold it like this. So once you fold it, you notice you are having 36 inches. When you open it up, you have 72, right? So once you fold it like this, you are going to fold it again like this. So you are folding it into 4. Okay, so you are folding it into 4. Then you notice this folded part, that is 4. You can see this folded part at the upper area is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is where you are going to mark your shoulder measurement. Okay, so I will mark my shoulder measurement, which is 7 inches. Okay, so from the 7 inches I will mark my sleeve length. Okay, 12 inches or 11 inches or 10 inches according to your desired length. So I'm marking that 11 inches I marked from my shoulder point to that 11 inches. Then this remaining part will now serve as my sleeve opening, as that opening that you are going to put your hand into, right? Okay, so after that you are going to measure your neck width and your neck depth, 3 inches by 3 inches, you mark it. Then after that you are just going to create a small curve here. That is where you are going to open. Okay, so and the next thing is for you to mark your top length, which is that 30 inches I marked. You mark it from the shoulder point to wherever it is, and you add your 1 inch hemming allowance. So after that you are going to cut out the neckline. Okay, so once you cut out the neckline, so this opening that is remaining here, you are also going to cut it out. Okay, so once you cut it, you open it like this. So once you open it, this is that sleeve opening that we marked, that is on both sides, and this is the neckline. So what you are going to do is to use your bias tape to finish up the neckline, and before you also use bias tape for this sleeve opening, you are going to flip it at the wrong side. You know, this chiffon does not have wrong side, but once you use your bias tape, automatically you've known the wrong side, right? So once you stitch here, run a straight stitch down, use 1/2 inch. So once you do that, you are now going to flip it over again. Okay, so after turning it, you flip it over again, then you use your bias stitch to finish up this opening. So after that, the next thing you are going to do is to create that high-low effect. So let me assume this is the seam line, right? You just grab it from the center and make sure that it's rhyming with the seam line like this. Okay, I hope you guys understand already what I'm doing, but this is for a clearer view. So you mark that how much you want it to be high. So I marked 6 for my tutorial. Then you are just going to connect it like this, and you are going to cut it. So this is actually a very simple top you can make in 20 minutes, 15 minutes, according to how fast you are. And that way you have your agbada, your beautiful top, and that is how we achieve this. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching till this point. If you've not subscribed to my channel, please kindly consider doing so. It will really mean a lot to me. And to my returning subscriber, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Alright, bye. I will see you in the next one.